My husband's here. Hi. We are in our old favorite restaurant. When I used to live in Korea University, we used to come here all the time. And I don't know, I thought that it would be a good time to tell our how we met story. But yeah, I've been asked this before and I never made a video about it, so why not to do it now? Why not to do it now? I'll tell my side of the story first, the beginning part. So for me, I had just come back from an exchange program in Korea. It was the best year of my life, and I was home and I was happy to be home because I could meet my family and my friends. And but I had just studied Korean for a year and I was really loving my life in Korea, so I was feeling a little empty and I really wanted to keep up my Korean ability. So I was looking for a language exchange partner, and then he posted, ding, he posted, and so I was like, okay, I don't know this guy because he didn't put any picture or anything. I was like, he could be totally sketchball, whatever, but I'm going to contact him because I want to do the language exchange. So I did, and he gave me his Kakao Talk. He was pretty handsome. I did not want to date because I had lots of bad experiences dating in Korea prior to coming home. But I was like, yeah, cool, I'll do the language exchange for this guy, it will be fun. And that was my reasoning. So why did you post your your language exchange post?
Also, I had the same reason because I wanted to study in English,
Yeah.
and I
Her food.
didn't have enough money, so language exchange is the best way
감사합니다.
that I can get any personal English tutor.
Was I your personal English tutor?
That was the first intention what I had.
Oh, okay.
We didn't study much.
We didn't study much. 감사합니다. Our food's here, so let's pause so I can show you this. This is called makchan. Makchan. It is a food I fell in love with when I was an exchange student in Daegu, and it is pig intestine. I know, but anyways, it's so good, trust me. I know it sounds weird, but it's so good. So yeah, we're just gonna let that cook. So he wanted to use me for tutoring purposes, and I also wanted to fix my Korean, so we met. And then we met the first time we met at this place called Seoul, just Seoul, right?
Seoul restaurant.
Seoul restaurant. It was a Korean food restaurant. He was there first, and I remember I was like running up to him. I thought he was really handsome. What did you think about me? I already know what you thought about me. But what did you think about me?
You? Canadian college student.
What does that mean?
Doesn't have any fashion.
Okay, Canadian college student that doesn't have any fashion. I agree. I haven't changed much. But yeah.
I remember you had a backpack, and it's like
Trekking backpack. Yeah, like hiking backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like not wearing my best. A lot of people in Canada prioritize comfort over fashion. Not everyone, but anyway, I was one of those people, so.
Now I became like that.
Anyways, he adopted my Canadian style.
괜찮지 않나?
Is it okay?
메이크업도 입고 왔는데.
Moving on. He did not have a strong impression of me like I did of him.
막걸리를 먹을까?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna drink some makgeolli. And then we ate Korean food, and I got bibimbap, and he got sundubichige, which is soft tofu stew. Yeah, we just talked. It wasn't that awkward. We were just like speaking generally, and then after that we went to this place called Tim Hortons, which is like this cheap coffee chain in Canada, and he bought me a coffee. It was only like $1 or something, but I was really impressed by that. I was like, oh, he's so sweet. He bought me $1 coffee. Fine. He went to work after Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
We're gonna add some alcohol to our story. Because basically that's all we did when we did our language exchange, by the way. We never studied. We always went out and drank. Real talk there.
Ever even once?
We never even once studied. Really. We just hung out and drank and talked about our life. And like, we kind of used languages, like we switched languages slightly, but like we didn't actually study.
It's a good way to start it off. You said like I can't speak any English the first time, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. When we first met each other, my Korean was like really garbage. Like really garbage. And his English was good, but like we could not communicate with each other easily. Like we kept saying what. I remember he'd say something to me and I'd be like, what? And I'd say something to him and he'd be like, what? Like we couldn't communicate easily at all. So clearly our languages have drastically improved. Yeah, we kept hanging out, we kept drinking. I remember one time, this was highly impressive to me. I was drinking with my dad and he was on his way home from work. And he messaged me like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm drinking with my dad. Do you want to come? And in my mind, I was like, this guy like barely knows me. Like he's not gonna come and like meet my dad. But he came. He came and he was really friendly and he was like really comfortable and like he was not shy at all. Because you like to drink, not because of me. Thanks. My dad really liked him. And I remember my dad dropped him off that night and he was like, that Jay guy is a really nice guy or something like this. So, good impression. I feel like the moment that we knew we liked each other was, there's this like Christmas parade that happens around Thanksgiving or November or something. And I was supposed to go with a friend and he was supposed to go with his roommate. But I really liked him, so I asked you, right? You asked me? I can't remember.
What?
Who asked the person to the parade?
You.
I asked you?
Yeah. Can I bring my roommate? And you didn't. You said yes. You said yes.
Of course I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I asked him and he wanted to invite his roommate. Why didn't your roommate come?
And also, I didn't want him to come.
We ended up just going together to this parade and it was the first moment I think that I realized that I actually liked him. I was not into dating someone at that moment, so I was actually thinking of setting him up with someone, but anyways, that didn't happen. I ended up liking him and we went to the parade and I don't remember why I thought that I liked you at that time. Did we do something?
maxwell에서 술 먹었을 때 얘기를 많이 해서 됐던 거 아니야? Because we talked about our family a lot when you drank with
Maxwell?
Maxwell.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the same day, so.
Oh really? For me, it was the parade that I liked you. That was the first time I really liked you.
I don't know what was first, Maxwell or first.
Me neither. One day, this kid literally asked me if I want to eat ramen at his house. Okay, we actually ate ramen, but in Korea, asking someone to eat ramen at your house is the equivalent of Netflix and chill. Like, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get it on, this type of thing. I was oblivious, I'm stupid. But you didn't intend it, right?
No,
Exactly.
I got some soju, which is really precious in Halifax.
Oh yeah, soju's crazy expensive in my hometown, like 20 bucks a bottle. Yeah, so we got like a bottle of soju.
Bottle, two.
Maybe two. We were really heavy drinkers in Halifax. But anyways, we got a few bottles of soju. We drank either together or with his roommate. We'll have to ask her. But anyways, and we were eating ramen, literally just eating ramen, and we had fun, and we hung out till really, really late. And I went to go catch the last bus, which is really early because my town doesn't have any public transportation, like only buses. And the place where I live only has one bus. I went to go catch this last bus, and it never came. And we were drunk, and I remember he said to me, Joanne, I don't know if you remember it, but he said to me, I like you in Korean. And he asked if I liked him too, and I said yes, and then he kissed me. Do you remember?
Oh.
Do you remember? Do you
Well,
remember?
I think now I already made the image because you kept saying. So
Okay.
even though I don't remember technically, I think like I have the memory.
Okay. It's debatable whether he remembers or not. But anyways, yeah, we had our first kiss. It was messy, I remember that. And then I had to stay the night. And I remember I told him, I don't want to do anything. Like really, I don't want to do anything because I don't know you that well. We just like officially started to go out. And he was like, okay. And he literally, and I'm not even kidding, he literally did not touch me. Like, he didn't try to grope me, he didn't try anything. We just like laid in bed and slept and like cuddled, and that was it. Mind blown. Well, it shouldn't be blown, that should be typical, but like, I don't know. It was really impressive. Thank you for being so respectful. Yeah, that was how we met. From an online site similar to Kijiji. And we've been together now over 4 years, and we are happily married. So, did I miss anything? No. Alright, cheers.